Being a parent is really not what I thought it would be. I especially didn't expect the huge, deep feelings of sadness and these overwhelming feelings of being a failure. So here's some footage I shot recently. I just kind of wanted to vlog about this because it kind of felt important that I was feeling myself getting emotional about the girls doing so well at the checkup.
They are so good.
Yeah, and I was like, why is this like affecting me so much? That like I keep feeling like I have to pull myself together and not like, openly sob. But then I realized, oh my goodness, we have so many feelings attached to that place. We've been going there since they were tiny babies, and I was nursing them in that room and feeling like I was constantly being told that what I was doing wasn't good enough. What we were doing wasn't good enough, and they weren't gaining weight fast enough for them, and they needed supplements. Remember?
Yeah.
How much of a wreck I was?
Yeah, which I was like, and I was always just like, it's okay that what we are doing is not good enough. That's why they are here, to help us become good enough.
Yes, but I was hormonal, and I wanted us to do it ourselves. I spent so much time here, so tired and so nervous about how it was going to go. Okay. I feel like this is a theme that just keeps coming up over here in this channel. Is just getting worth from results and how to try to kick that mindset because it's so damaging and it's like part of the pressure that I heaped on myself. And I know partly it's a chemical thing, but there's another part of a lot of us, I think, that just tries to say, okay, if I achieve this, then I'll be doing a good job, then I'll know. It's like lots of people after leaving Covenant Players or finishing their time, whatever, wanted to go back to school desperately because they wanted to work hard and actually see a grade follow them, actually see how they did. Because when you have a huge job that's very undefined and very all-encompassing, that leads to a lot of people getting burnt out, people are really anxious to get some input that is not biased, that is clear-cut. I feel like I'm rambling, but yeah, working on that, working on not getting worth from results. And it was such an easy thing to do with how much the kids weighed. That was a huge thing, that they were doing well for their ages, for their size, because they were born at week 32. And I felt so proud, and I was able to nurse them, that I was able to be they received all of their nutrition from my body. Oh, that was dumb. And it feels so long ago now, but when I'm back at that place, I feel so many of those feelings again. It's been 4 years. They're 4 years old now. What? And moms are very hormonal people sometimes.
Yeah. And I mean...
And we were sleep deprived as well.
And just in general, you're like... I hope you don't mind me saying that you are not always the most rational person.
What? I can't believe you would say that. I'm sorry, I can't. What do you want to say?
That's true.
We did. And you know what? I didn't get a video of that one, but I actually did get a video of some writers before.
Some nights.
Some nights, so I'll try to include that in this video.
Yeah.
Because I've got that footage and I just never used it.
It might even have been the same night.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, it would be belonging to the same group, because there is only one jousting company on Scotland, because, like, there wouldn't really be room for a second one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty like
niche job.
Yeah, it's a business that doesn't have a lot of room for expansion.
Especially this year.
Yeah.
But that was the other thing I wanted to say, what I thought was kind of interesting was how the girls did such a good job with all these questions. They did like eye test, balance test, following instructions tests, ear tests. But it was all fun, and the nurse that did it was so good with them.
Yeah.
But how my American mentality was like wanting to say, okay, let's just see how advanced they are. Let's give them the five-year-old test. Like, not seriously meaning that, but thinking that is a difference between our cultures. Americans would want to see how advanced are my kids, and Swedes are like, who cares, as long as they're in line with everyone else their age.
Yeah, we're just like, okay, they are doing well, and that's all we need to know. I don't need to know exactly how well they're doing, as long as I know that they are doing fine. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to know if they need something to succeed. As long as they are succeeding,
since they're
the details.
Since they're obviously super gifted, maybe they need, just
a bit more challenge.
Yeah.
But that's something that we can, we can feel that out without having.
So glad they take after Morton's side on that. I was super gifted with reading, though, so at least I had something going for me for a little bit there. Yes, there is another thing that our cultural differences say about us, that it's not just about worth from results, but worth in who you are, and being worth a little bit more if you're a little bit special, or a lot bit special. And I think that, I don't know how cultural that is. I'd love to hear other perspectives, especially from other cultures and backgrounds, that maybe everyone wants to be special, or maybe Americans especially want it. But I know that's a kind of a hard thing, is that feelings of specialness are quickly squashed in Scandinavian culture. We made a video about it, and about this concept called jantelagen. I'd love for you to check out. So there was a loppis, which is the Swedish word for like garage sale, yard sale kind of things. And these were like $3. It's revolutionizing my sound quality, because I'm editing while I'm listening to it and trying to make the sounds more even. Hope it's working. And I remember what I was gonna say. This whole concept, I think, is of specialness, accomplishments, worth, results. It's all kind of, I don't like to talk with it over my ears. It's kind of cultivated into me feeling very turned off from the concept of vlogging, especially with my kids around too much, because there's just so much struggle, battles of wills, and my own craptastic reactions to these willpower struggles. And if I were to leave the camera running, I would have to edit so much out so that there's nothing on there that is going to embarrass them or harm them or just make them look bad later. Because I really, really think that a lot of parents need to give their kids more privacy. There's this internet feeling of, of course we want to put our best foot forward. We want to put our nicest pictures on Instagram, or our funniest, most relatable, whatever. We want to look good. And so much of life just doesn't look good. And yeah, I'll show my struggles, but so much of life is their struggles too. So I hope this was somewhat cohesive. Let me know. I wanted to say, you are doing a good job. I'm proud of you. And hugs. And nostrils of death.